really sit on Thanksgiving with the same shit on the table and be like, wow.
Hello, and welcome back to this week's episode of Give It to My App. I'm still Erica Star, and today I'm here with
Sima.
And it's Thanksgiving. Today's the Thanksgiving episode. We're going to be silly. We're going to be thankful.
I hope so. We got a lot to think.
Because we're both definitely hungry.
Yeah, if you guys hear like stomach noises, just know.
Yeah, we're eating after this. Okay, so let's get it started. What is one of your hot takes on Thanksgiving?
Oh my God, hot takes. Okay. I feel like everybody has to agree with this though. We have to stop talking about politics. We talk about politics why do we decide to all sit at a table when we're supposed to be thankful for the food we're eating, for each other, for life, things that happen in our lives? Yeah. Yet we're talking about these politicians that don't care about us. I know I know we're supposed to be laughing and giggling, but this is the energy that people bring when they come to the table and they start talking about politics.
People get revved up to talk about politics at Thanksgiving. There are people whose sole purpose is to talk about politics. And they're like, it's like, come on.
Why we gotta pull out our Spark Notes and just start talking about this? Like, I feel like some people come prepared too. Like, they're like, let me just read up New York Times really quickly. Let me just read what's happening.
Yeah.
And give my crazy opinion.
I think that should be a rule. I think there should be rules for Thanksgiving. Things we don't talk about and just I don't know, just general etiquette.
Yeah, but you know what happens? It's like someone gets up from the table, like, guys, it's Thanksgiving. Let's stop talking about politics. And then what they ask is, so when are you going to have kids? What are you doing for work? Oh, you're still a journalist? What about a good paying? Does it pay good? No?
Oh, damn.
So why are you doing this?
That is a judgy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about.
Oh.
It hasn't been for years like this, but and it usually isn't at my table that somebody asks this, but it's always around this time that someone from the outside messages me, oh, happy Thanksgiving. So what are you up to? And I'm like, oh my God, you know?
I feel like that is so just ironic because like you said, Thanksgiving is about being grateful and it's about I'm glad we're all here. And then it's just why are we asking all these difficult questions? Now is not the time. Wait for the summer. Wait for a time where I'm I was going to say relax and not stressed. That never happened.
It's we're always stressed, girl. Yeah, you're never going to wait for that moment.
For me, hot take for Thanksgiving, I don't think I have many hot takes. I think my takes are just very average takes that I'm very passionate about. One is everyone eats at the same time. And this comes from Thanksgiving of, what was it? Maybe 2016. I remember we did Thanksgiving at my stepdad's house. And I feel was it 2016? Probably 2016. And I feel he didn't have a gauge for how particular I was about certain things and how disappointed I could be in someone over something so stupid. But to me, this still wasn't stupid. I'm still standing on this one. And he took a bite out of something. He went into a tray and took a bite. Oh no, I think he made himself a little mini plate, almost like an appetizer full of all the food that we were just gonna eat, within the next hour. And I went to my mom and I was like, why the fuck is he eating? Why is he eating? And I'm just looking at him I was so mad to the point that I was close to tears because for me, I think it was one of the first times that everyone was together for Thanksgiving because for me growing up, it was Thanksgiving at my house with my mom, my grandma, my aunt.
Right.
And then, then my stepdad came into the picture and then my little brother. And then it was well, now they're their own mini family, but I'm still part of my family at home. So it was okay, who am I doing Thanksgiving with? And who do I want to do Thanksgiving with? And it's I'm choosing between my mom and my grandma and my mom. It was a mess. So then it was the first year that everyone was together. So I'm mushy. I mean, you know this.
Yeah, you're a mushy girl. She's a mushy girl.
So I was just okay, we're going to be traditional, vaguely traditional. We're far from traditional, but this is the one thing we're sticking to. Everyone eats together and is going to have a good time. When I saw him chewing on whatever fucking piece of turkey and chicken and salad.
Not the turkey. Not you going into the turkey.
Listen, that's just, I think he picked it from the oven. It still wasn't done yet. He just picked whatever, yeah.
He said raw turkey it is.
Yeah, so it's my takes for Thanksgiving, they're just very average, but I'm
No, I have to agree with you on that. I feel it's manners. And first of all, to wait until everybody gets their food type of thing. I get it. Someone's food might at a restaurant, come first. Yeah. And then you're just oh, eat because it's hot. And I'm sometimes suggesting that to him, eat, it's okay. I'll get mine soon. But when it comes to still, like when it comes to other people, like got their food and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I tell them to eat, but then like when I get my food, I'm gonna wait. You know what I mean? And I feel like you should know that that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
Especially Thanksgiving.
Do you dress up for Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
You do?
I do. I like to do like little fall colors and stuff like that. You know, just give it into a little vibe.
Were you taught to dress up, or is that something that you just took on?
No, I was taught.
Oh,
You coming from like, you know, like a Russian household.
Yeah.
So you always, every occasion you got to dress up. Even we're going to someone's house. We got to go dress up. We got to be in heels. We got to be in like some kind of dress or skirt or maybe like some fashionable pants or whatever. And I'm like, damn, like I'm about to take off these heels anyway.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I'm not going to be sitting here comfortably and like what? I'm going to be bloated with my little skirt. I always unbutton myself. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not classy by the end of Thanksgiving night. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
what about
'Cause
you?
I was thinking about that because just for me, I think growing up, you dress up, but it was in my own home. So it's like you were dressing up to the living room. So it's like I would put on at least when I was younger, my best skinny jeans and like, you know, some random, you know, shirt that just looks fancy in comparison to my other ones. Like I'll have a bunch of t-shirts, and I think I
Right.
mentioned this last year. Had this one shirt, the brand was Coogie. And it had one sleeve. Another year I wore like an Ed Hardy shirt. Like for me, like I'm cool. It's Thanksgiving. And I'm like, bitch, you look tacky. Like it was just like.
Are you going to change it up for this year?
Well, I mean, I feel like for the past few years when I've done Thanksgiving with my mom, like if we're going to someone else's house, I look decent because
Right.
you're a guest.
Right.
But if it's at her house, I'm just like, if by the time we eat, I'm still in these clothes, then that's what I'm wearing. But if not, I'm already in like my big t-shirt and sweats
Right.
because I'm like,
I mean, some people even do like matching like pajamas and stuff.
Yeah,
and, like,
that I
I think
like.
it's so cute.
I like that. I feel like it makes sense. No one feels bad for what they're wearing. It's
Yeah.
just like, all right, like we're a family,
Yeah.
you know, who don't talk about politics.
Right, but my European household could never, or any
Yeah.
like house that I go to. So
Okay,
that's what it
so
is.
at Thanksgiving, which family member are you? Are you the one? There's a few. At the top of my head, it's like the one who's gossiping, the one who's asking people about their kids and stuff, the one who goes on a stroll right before Thanksgiving dinner, the one who's sneaking alcohol. Like what, or if it's changed, what were you when you were little and what are you now?
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty boring with this. I'm not going on any strolls. Only like post dinner, but that's just because I literally I needed to go down. You know what I mean? Like it's very innocent. Okay. But yeah, no, I think I'm the person that kind of like, you know, again, when people are arguing, I like mediate. Like I have to because I'm like, oh my God, why are we listening to this? Everybody's
Oh.
like spewing like BS, like it's not even facts. And I'm sitting there and I'm like listening to this and I'm like, that's wrong. And then I'm listening to this and I'm like, that's also wrong. And I'm like, you guys are fighting for like wrong things. So
Yeah.
like I'm usually the one that's like mediating and like smiling. The one that like everyone always likes, like, oh, Sima, you're such a good girl. You're such a good, like, you know, and I'm just like, hee.
Yeah.
You know, but in actuality, it's like, it's very tiring because I'm like, oh my God, like, we're supposed to eat, have a good time.
Yeah.
And just chill, you know what I mean? And then it just, you know, but I feel like that's like my role. But I do enjoy it. Like I love when family gets loud and stuff like that, you know? Does your household get like very loud and
I'm
stuff?
Puerto Rican.
Yeah, okay, sorry, it's wrong question.
It doesn't have to be Thanksgiving for that.
Right, it doesn't.
But for me, like for Thanksgiving, I'm not. I wouldn't call myself the mediator because like you were saying, like you love when they get loud and stuff. But I am the one that like my head is moving like I'm watching a ping pong match because I'm like, because for me, it's like okay, I'm getting filled in on family gossip because I'm
Yeah.
finally at that age where I finally get let in.
Yeah,
So,
you're not at the
like,
kids' table anymore.
Yeah, so for me, it's just like, oh, so that's how everything went down this many years ago. Because I feel like at Thanksgiving or any like big family get together, the same stuff always comes up. And
Right.
it just takes that one where someone sprinkles in a detail that no one knew before. And it's like, oh.
It opens doors.
Yeah, so that's why we don't talk about that person. Or that's
Yeah.
why, you know, we tiptoe on that topic or whatever. So I'm just the one that's just like watching back and forth. But when I was younger, I was definitely the one who was like, because, you know, we have coquito at Thanksgiving. And that was the one thing my mom let me drink before I was
Coquito's
old enough
so
to drink.
good.
Yeah.
It's so
So
good.
for me,
Love
it was like, I'm a little tipsy.
You're like,
I
and
was-
it doesn't even taste like alcohol.
Yeah. Like, I don't even
Pina
taste
colada.
it.
Like-
Yo, like I remember even like on Snapchat, I remember posting like me and my little plastic cup, like I feel like I recorded every sip just so people could be like, oh shit, she's drinking. I'm like, yeah.
And it was like that one little shot you kept sipping on.
Like, Oh my God. I remember, because like I'm a good kid. For the most part, like my teens and stuff, I was a good kid. So I'm like, that was the one time I looked rebellious, or
Yeah.
like, or I came off like, oh yeah, I got a cool family. Like they
Yeah.
let me drink or whatever. And it was one cup. It was literally just one cup. Or I remember I cursed at my stepdad one year, and this was recent. I was like 21, and it was because, well, so I was 21, so it was the first year I was allowed to drink the cookie thing.
Right.
So I'm drinking more, and I think it was the first time like my family as a whole saw me. I think it's the most they ever saw me drink, and it wasn't a lot. It was like probably 3 cups, like the Bacardi coquito that comes in the
Yeah.
bottle. So it wasn't even like Puerto Rican strong. It was just like out the bottle strong. I was like, okay, like it was light, but not for me because I don't drink. So at the time, I didn't like drink like at all. I maybe had like 2 outings before that where I was like, woo woo, but that was it.
Yeah.
So I remember we were playing a game, and it was a game where it's like they give you a letter and you had to say a word that started with one letter, ended with another, and everyone had to go around and say theirs.
Yeah.
And the letter was like W and V or something, and like my stepdad said the wrong word, and I was just like, I don't even remember what I said. I didn't say no the fuck it isn't, but I said something that was like really loud and in your face with a fuck in it. And my mom looked at me like, but then she, because she knows I curse, like it didn't bother her, but then her like eyebrows lowered when she realized, like, she looked at my cup and was like, that's your third one. Like, simmer down.
Yeah.
And then I looked at her and I realized I got like the okay from her. And I looked at my stepdad and was like, my bad. Like,
Yeah.
I held the cup up and I was like, I'm like,
You're
I'm
like,
sorry.
cheers.
I was like, my bad.
Cheers to this apology.
Yeah, and like everyone just kept playing. I was like, okay, cool. Everybody's good.
That's crazy. No, I would get smacked.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think she was about to smack you. I think she just.
Oh yeah, she
kinda
was so
looked
ready
and
to
she's like,
smack me.
All right,
Yeah.
I know what it is.
I was just having fun. Okay, so now we're rating Thanksgiving dishes.
Oh,
Yeah, I feel like all my ratings, people are gonna hate mine. So let's start off with the main event.
wait. So just to clarify, 10 is the best.
Yes, 10 is the best,
Mwah.
and 1 is like, ugh, never
Yeah,
eat this.
yeah.
Disgusting. Turkey.
Okay, 9. I love.
See, it depends. It depends who makes the turkey.
Okay, yes,
I've
but-
had 10 turkeys or turkey 10s or turkeys that are 10. Like,
No, 10 turkeys like in your life.
No.
What is going on?
Like I've had like rating 10
Oh,
turkeys.
10 turkeys. Oh.
But I've
See,
also
this is why you have to explain everything. It's not for you guys. It's for me. Okay.
But I've also had like 4 turkeys.
Okay.
And I've only
Damn, 4?
ever had
Is it dry?
It was, I like dry things though. Like the same way, I think I mentioned this before, like when I eat a brownie, I like a dry brownie because then I'll drink water and it just works together. That's how I
Yeah.
feel about turkeys. Like for as long as I have like something saucy on my plate and a drink on the side, like I'm okay with a dry
Water
turkey.
with brownie? Why not milk?
No. I just...
It was the way you said, no. Why no? That's
Ever seen the
yummy.
Bugs Bunny meme with the mouth and it goes,
No. I love that one so much. Wait. Stop changing the subject. Why not?
Because why milk? Like water, I like chocolate in water. I think that's where it started. Like if I have like a
Okay.
Hershey bar, I want to drink water with it because
Which, by the way, there's like a scientific thing to that. Like,
there is.
Yeah.
So then why are you asking me why I like water instead of
Well, I
milk?
mean, like,
it
you
just
could-
translated to brownies.
But it's like yummy.
Because
you
to
know?
me with milk, it's like it gets like cakey in
thick?
your mouth. Yeah, I don't like that.
thick. Like, no, I mean like
But your face
But,
was
like,
like
thick. Sorry, I started you know what I actually started thinking of when we
What?
went to Max Brenner and that I thought of that cookie in the pan. We need to just go there
The
more
ganache.
often. That was a little too much though. They were like ganache and white chocolate, and then I was like, damn, but yeah. That was a good cookie.
chocolate. That's what the little cups.
What was the
Okay.
question? Oh yeah, we were rating.
Rating turkeys. Yeah, turkey. I'll average out between the 4 and the 10 and give it what's in between that. 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's decent.
Because I'm averaging out all the turkeys, but like
Right.
there was the 10 was like a super moist turkey, and I had it when I was like 7, when my aunt was still best friends with this girl. Her mother made it, and
Sorry, I'm salivating.
crack. No, it was so
That
good.
just- I just like envisioned
And it was like the right amount of like salty, because like it's hard to season a turkey
Yeah,
because it's so
yeah,
much bird.
yeah.
And it's like it was just
so much bird. Like damn.
yeah, it was a juicy turkey. So.
Oh my god, that sounds amazing. No, I agree with you though. Like it depends how someone makes it, but I don't think I've ever had like a bad turkey. And so for me, and thank God, let's hope that this year is good wherever I'm gonna be. But I genuinely, because of the good experiences I had, I do like turkey.
Okay.
But I don't eat it like on a regular. It's literally
I
only
probably
Thanksgiving.
only have it, yeah, Thanksgiving.
Right.
That's
so.
I think my first turkey, because my family didn't even make turkey until I was like, I want to say 12.
Right.
Like it took a hot minute because they were like, oh, I got to wake up really early to make it.
It's a lot. It's a whole it's dedication. Yeah.
Okay, cranberry sauce.
I love cranberry sauce.
What number you give it?
I would give it, I think I would give it like an 8. Like a good 8.
I give it 0.
You don't
I've
like
never
it?
had it. But also, but I'm not a fan of texture. I don't see myself liking it because I also
Yeah.
don't like cranberry juice or just cranberries.
You know, I'm not like, actually, no, I like dried cranberries. And I used to not like cranberry juice, but I started liking it at some point. So I could think like my taste just changed. But cranberry sauce with turkey, like if you're eating it and then you also add a
does
little
it
mashed
taste
potato in
sweet?
there.
Like what is it like?
It's like sourish. It's like sour and like a little sweetness. But like when you mix it with mashed potato and then like turkey, like, you
I
know,
don't
you
like
put it all
mashed
on one
potato
fork.
either. Let's rate that one next.
Oh my God.
2.
What?
Yeah.
What? Who's feeding you? Do you want? Do you
I
wanna
ate it
come
though.
over?
I've eaten mashed potatoes.
Yeah, but like, what do you not like about it? I before I give my rating.
Texture. Same reason I don't like bananas.
Oh
Like
my God, we had this on one podcast with your stupid texture thing. Like, I refuse to believe that people don't like a certain food because of texture.
listen, like the reason I give mashed potatoes a 2 is because I understand it because like I like French fries.
Yeah.
And like when I chew them, it's kind of like mashed potatoes,
Yeah.
but I don't want it already chewed.
Right.
Like it's just
You don't want to baby bird it?
yeah. yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
Still potato. Like,
yeah, but like I understand like it's pairing with corn, you know, like that makes sense to me.
See, this is what happens when you grow up and you have food on the table and everything. This is what happens when you're
mean?
privileged to have food. You could choose what you like and don't like.
No.
Yeah, you know, in Soviet Union, like how my parents always like to bring it up. No, we're gonna get into, right? We're gonna get into foods like that we eat at households and stuff.
I mean, you could get into it now.
Girl, now I want to finish these ratings, but I'm
But
just
still,
gonna tell
let's
you.
still do the ratings because if you're feeling it, let's talk about it.
I have to say, another thing we gotta stop. All right, I don't know if this is part of the prompt. I'm making it a prompt. So another thing is like, so in Russian households, and I know some people like this. I you know, no hate. You like what you like, but there's this like thing called haladets, and it's like this jelly type of dish where there could be like chicken in there or an egg, and it's all like in this gelatin. And this gelatin is like clear gelatin, and I think it's like a broth of some sort that they make into this gelatin type of dish. And people love this. But I'm
Really?
like, this is war food. Like, I'm pretty sure it was literally like there was that war going on, you know, and like someone came and it was like frozen soup. And then it was like, they were like, yo, whatever, we're gonna eat this. Oh, this is good because people are starving, so I think this would be good. By the way, I don't know if this is factually accurate. I'm just, you know, I'm envisioning that this is how they make, like, this is what I think when I see this food. My mom doesn't make it anymore because I don't think anyone in my household likes it. Or unless, like, maybe my parents do, but me and my brother were like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
And then they also have, like, this, you know, they have a lot of these salads. Some are really good. We have like a thing called olivier. I personally really like it. It's also chicken, like peas, you know, some people add different things into it. But it's like a bunch of vegetables, like potato, like,
Yeah.
and then they do like with mayonnaise. So my mom does light mayonnaise. That's the thing. Russians love mayonnaise. It's like a must in their dishes. Like any
Really?
salad, mayonnaise. Yeah. I don't know why. I like a little bit of mayo like on my sandwich or something, but to have a whole salad where it's like mayonnaise like in there, why? Why do we have so much mayonnaise? I don't understand. I don't understand.
I never knew that was a
one.
thing.
Yeah.
I've never known it
so
to
if
be
you really want to
popular.
rate dishes,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you mine to try. Listen, some of it's good, and it's also like I feel it depends who makes it, how they make it.
Are we talking about the salad or the gelatin thing?
No, the salad.
Oh, okay,
The
yeah.
gelatin thing,
Yeah.
not even an option for me. But some people love it. Like some people really love it. They're excited about it. It's like it's always at the New Year's table. Like people make it for, or maybe Thanksgiving too. But like
If you microwave it, does it become a soup of sorts?
I never tried.
Like-
Now I have to make haladets and I have
Yeah,
to try. I
like
have
just-
to try.
Cause like I'm thinking about like when I make like pollo guisado, which is just like chicken stew, and they put it in the fridge, and everything
Right.
becomes like a gelatin kind of like
Right.
thing, and then you microwave it, and it's like, oh, okay, it's good, it's fine.
I'm pretty sure like if we microwave it, it probably will melt. It'll probably be a soup.
Maybe it'll
The
be
way
good
that it was
then.
supposed to be at that wartime. Like I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure that's literally what it was. I'm not even joking. But anyway, so yeah, if we ever rate that, 0 across all boards for holodiets. I don't
need to eat that one to rate it. I'm gonna give it a 0.
Wait, can I show you a picture of it?
Yeah.
Just so you know what I'm talking about. You're gonna have to like put up a little.
Yeah.
Okay, hold up. So you know what I'm talking about, girl.
What the fuck?
Like, does this even look appetizing to you?
It looks like it's just food in a see-through container, but except the container's the food. Like, it's just like,
Right.
Oh. It
That
literally
looks like
just
dog food, right?
It looks like I don't mean to be disrespectful, but it just looks like rotten leftovers. Like, just put what is that?
This is what I'm saying. This is the one thing.
That's like chicken. That's literally chicken noodle soup.
Right, chicken noodle soup. But then they have to make it into gelatin. And I'm like, I don't. And that's where we're talking about texture. I get you. With the texture thing, that I get. Because I'm like, why can't we just have this as a soup? You know what I mean?
Seeing it made it so much worse for me.
I'm sorry. Anybody that loves holodiets, eat your thing, enjoy it. Not me. It's not gonna be me.
Eat your thing.
It's not gonna be me. It's not gonna be you either. I'm never gonna let you try that.
It's not gonna be me.
I have to warn everybody that's like not Russian and be like, don't eat this.
If you got a Russian girlfriend or a Russian boyfriend and you go into the house for Thanksgiving,
Just be prepared.
stay away. Okay, next food, ham.
I
How
don't
we
really
feeling
eat
about
ham.
ham?
I don't really eat
I don't
ham.
eat ham really like that either. But
Yeah.
the times that I have, I'm like, why are we eating this?
Like hot ham or whatever.
Yeah, like you put a ham in the oven, like with the pineapples and stuff.
Never had that. I've always
Really?
I always like loved the aesthetic of it because I'm like, oh, like, and they put a pineapple on there. Like, why? What's the reason? But I never had it. Yeah,
The times I have it, I don't eat it on purpose. Anytime I've eaten it
on purpose, but you just fall onto like a plate of ham. Like,
you know, like if I'm like being nice at someone's house, like I'll
Okay.
take a bite, like if they serve me something, and I'll be like, ham. But when you start like putting it in my rice, and then you feed me like, oh, here's a slice of ham, the meat doesn't make sense to me. Like I feel like all meats have their purpose, and ham doesn't.
is it like cold cut ham? Like, is it the same taste or
No, that's the part that's also
confusing?
I don't like it. Like, because like cold cut ham is like I could eat it in like really like shredded pieces.
Right.
Like if it was in like my mom's fridge, and I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm like, I just want a little snack. I'll take the smallest sliver because there's enough flavor in it.
Yeah.
Because you know, like prosciutto. Prosciutto, you can have a small piece of prosciutto, and that shit woof,
like,
with the
woof.
salt and everything.
Literally.
So like ham though, it does it in a bland way. It's like you take a bite, and anytime I just remember it kind of sweet because of the stuff that they put on it. So it's like a little bit of a sweet taste.
Yeah.
But it's also meat. And then it's like, whoa. Like, you know, like you're not happy
Right.
with the overwhelm.
Overwhelmed.
I don't know if that's
The
a word.
overwhelming.
I'm just not a fan of ham.
Yeah.
It's not a
Maybe
good
that's why
time.
they put like the pineapple and stuff on it to give it some kind of taste.
Yeah, but like,
is it like pineapple on pizza? Do you like pineapple on pizza?
no, I only get plain pizzas.
Yeah, I don't either. I actually also like plain pizzas or like grandma slices.
I'm not a fan of mixing cheese with a lot of things.
or vegetables I like on there. Would you eat like vegetables on pizza? I feel like that just makes more sense.
I don't like toppings on my pizza at all,
Yeah.
but I don't mind putting cheese on a vegetable.
Okay.
Like you put cheese on broccoli, that makes sense to me. I'll eat some of it, you know? That's
This is
cool.
big back talk. Like I don't like vegetables on my cheese, but I like cheese on my vegetables.
It's true, because like,
No, girl, I'm on the same boat as you.
Yeah.
Like I'm just agreeing with you.
cause like I don't like cheese on burgers.
Okay.
But I'll eat a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Right.
Like I have certain cheese rules. Like some people that like put cheese on everything and I'm fine.
I feel
I'm like,
like,
hey.
I feel like I need.
Like,
Whoa.
yeah.
Like, I feel like I just need to write down all of this. I
Yeah,
just
I
need to know
have-
this. Like, if Erica, when you come to my house, like, I need to know what you like and don't like.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta let me know beforehand.
I'll bring out the holodiets.
Stop.
That's my threat now. You're eating holodiets.
No, but at the same time though, like if your mom puts something in front of me, like I have to like I'm not gonna like dog it, but you will see me struggling in a corner.
Aw,
Like
no, don't worry. I'm the
like,
type to be like, my friend doesn't eat this stuff, please.
yeah, but then
American
she'll
food.
be like, oh, that friend. Like
No. My parents are like accommodating to that. You know, they're like Americanized. They get it.
Okay, next food, roast chicken. 10.
Okay,
Easy.
wait, yeah, I love roast
I love
chicken.
me a dry chicken.
Dry chicken.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, I would give it a 10. I would give it a 10. I love
You
roast
put it with
chicken.
everything, put it with the pasta, you put it with the rice.
Yeah.
All the sides. It's a good time.
And it's nice because it's smaller. So it's like I can have this whole chicken to myself.
Yeah.
If I wanted to.
You like the skin or no?
I do like the skin, yeah. But
I'm
it
not a
has to be
fan.
made, again, it has to be seasoned properly and it has to be like a certain like crispiness of it.
Okay, so then how you feel
you
about like
know?
supermarket roast chicken?
Is it like with flappy skin? Or like, no, with crispy skin?
I don't know. I feel like supermarket roast chicken is like a mix of both.
It also depends from where. I think I got it from like, by the way, not sponsored. I think I got it from like Stop and Shop. Mm-hmm. And I actually really liked their roast chicken.
Yeah,
Was
I
it
don't think
Stop
I've ever been disappointed by a roast chicken from anywhere.
Yeah, or like Costco.
I'm not a Costco person.
Really? Have you ever had their pizza or like
no, a
their
lot of people talk
chicken
about
bake?
Costco's. Yeah, no, I haven't had.
Girl, we gotta go. We gotta go to Costco. We gotta go to Costco. Little trips to Costco.
Okay, next food, stuffing.
Okay, depends.
Okay.
What kind of stuffing? Like if we're talking about like the traditional like there's like breadcrumb with
I
like
don't know
things.
much about stuffing. Like I don't even know what's in stuffing.
There's just different
I just know I had
things.
it once and it was like texture mayhem for me. I was like, I
Yeah.
don't like this.
I think
So-
I had stuffing. I think it was my grandmother made this, and she just like tried something new, and it was just so freaking good. And I was a kid. This was at her house one of the years, and I was just like, wow, stuff. And I was like taking the stuffing out of that turkey, and I was like, wow, this is great. She also had like some leftover like on the side, so I was like, yeah, this is for me right there.
Yeah.
So it was really good. But like now, I don't know what it is. Let me know if anyone else does this. I don't think
Wow.
it's like a Russian specific thing, but like in my household, we like to stuff chickens and turkeys like with like apples or stuff like that. I feel like people do this. I feel
Yeah, I
like,
mean,
like
people put beers in it.
Beer?
Yeah, like a beer can. Like you never heard of that?
No.
Like those grills with like the big domes. You take like a beer can and then you sit the turkey or chicken on top of it, like so that it's sitting up, and then something with the beer, like it like goes into the turkey and it gives it like a different flavor.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah.
Is this like
Oh.
one of the where like people also like deep fry their turkey?
No, it's not like that extreme. Like the deep fried turkey people are crazy, and that's like a new wave. But like I've been
I
to
wanna try
a
it
few
once,
white
though.
people's houses, and they do the beer thing. Like
I never heard of this in my life before. This counts as stuffing? This
no,
counts
it
as-
doesn't kind of stuffing. It's just a way to make the turkey. But you're mentioning like putting other stuff in it, and I don't think that it's crazy to put like the apples and stuff because people
Okay.
put beer.
Okay, well,
That's how we got there.
Actually, I want to know, like, so if you're making a turkey, what would you stuff the turkey with? Like, what comes to your mind when you think, let me stuff something with something I like? Like, what would you put in your
Okay.
turkey?
I'm trying to think of like the tastes that would bleed into the turkey. Might put some bacon in there. Might line the inside of the turkey with bacon with like
You would
toothpicks.
have like a what is it, like a turk bacon or whatever, like turducken, turducken.
Yeah, like I would, or if you could fit a chicken in the turkey, I feel like that'd be interesting.
That's
or
what I'm
like
saying.
season a chicken and then put that.
Turducken. You ever heard of that term?
I mean, I'm assuming it's turkey.
Turkey with like a chicken
it's
and
a-
like a duck, or like a duck and a chicken. They're all stuffed into each other. Pause. Like, but you know what
like
I mean.
as
Like,
whole parts though,
I
or
think
cut up.
so. But listen, this is imaginary. I don't know if people actually. I feel like some people try this because this.
Yeah,
was in
it doesn't
some-
sound bad.
This was in some movie or something like that, or a
Oh.
show, and people were like, "Oh my god, this is genius."
it doesn't
and
sound
I think
crazy.
some people tried. No, I mean, listen, it's all bird
Yeah,
at the end of the day.
yeah.
The vegans are gonna hate us after this podcast.
They hated me a long time ago. I already had my thing with vegans and their Impossible Burgers and
Yeah.
their nonsense. I like cheese. Okay. Oh, next is mac and cheese. How we rating mac and cheese?
10.
How do you like your mac and cheese? Because that's a big debate.
Yes, 100%. I do like my mac and cheese. I do like it very cheesy, but I do like when it's like it has the upper layer where it's like something that's sprinkled on it, like it's really crispy
Yeah.
on top. So we got to get a little bit of that crisp, but also a little bit of that cheesiness where it's like melted. Oh my god, I'm salivating. I just have to say I'm such a big like mac and cheese like slut. Like I just love mac and cheese. Since I was a kid, like I've loved mac and cheese, like the Kraft mac and cheese. I will eat any mac and cheese you put in my like on my plate, right? But I do now that I'm older and an adult,
Sophisticated.
I do like it in a certain way, and I think like when it's like baked like perfectly on top. Maybe if you put some stuffing or something on top. I'm like, do you hear me like swallowing? Like,
And what's your favorite kind of noodle for the mac and cheese?
oh my god, girl.
Does
I
it
don't know
matter?
the names, but like
The elbow?
Elbow. I guess elbow or like, yeah, an elbow is like,
Yeah.
but like the thicker ones. You know what I'm saying? Not like the thin ones.
Okay. Or it could be straight.
Or straight. No.
Like a straight elbow?
No, not like the penny. Not like the penny.
No, penny's big.
Okay.
I'm saying like think about the little baby elbows, but straight.
Nah, that was when I was younger.
Okay.
But like now it has to be like
Okay, well,
bigger elbows.
but I don't know what the name would be for those, but I'm getting it.
That's what I'm saying. And you're over here asking me this question. I'm like,
I don't know how you say you eat a lot of mac and cheese. You might know the noodle.
No, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. I just stuff my mac and cheese, please. That's it. Mac and cheese, please.
See, my main reference growing up for mac and cheese was always the Velveeta shells and cheese.
Okay.
So like,
Yum.
I only liked that for a really long time, but I haven't had, I mean, I might have had good mac and cheese at someone else's house, maybe like twice, but I think the way that I like it is like, if you could get it as creamy as the Velveeta mac and cheese.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Yeah, but like, there's a weird level of cheesiness to it that I like. Like, it can't be too cheesy.
Yeah.
Like, it can't taste too orange.
Like, you know when people put like 5 or 6 different cheeses and it's like, you're looking at that and you're like, wow, my arteries are going to be clogged after this. Yeah. That's like where it's like too much. I agree. No, but that's what I mean. I like the creaminess, like, you know, on the inside.
I just don't like though, you scoop it and then you sit it down and you're eating the other things and the top layer of the cheese hardens. Not hardens, but you know, like it almost creates like that film on the softer part. I hate that because you just got to dog it as soon as you can. That's my ick with mac and cheese.
But girl, I will be dogging
it
it as soon as I can. Like, I don't ever have to worry about this because that is the first thing on my plate and the first thing in my mouth. So... I love mac and cheese. So 10 out of 10.
And then when it's made the way I like it, 10. That's for most foods too, though. Like if it's made the way I like it.
Yeah.
But so like as a dish.
As a dish.
I'll give it an 8.
10.
Like in terms of how forward to it I'm looking.
10.
Like 10. Okay.
See, BD also said 10.
Cornbread.
Okay. Because it has to be made right.
Okay.
You
seem pretty stern on that.
I'm really like,
this is fine.
Yeah, no, eating. Like I be eating. I really do. I love Thanksgiving food. I really do. I love cornbread. If it's too dry, it could automatically be like a 2. Like I'm only eating this because it's like I have to have some cornbread, you know. But it's like 2. If it's done well, I would give it like an 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I would give it like it's like never like a must. For me, like if it's not on the table, it's not on the table. It's fine. Like mac and cheese though. But like with cornbread, it's like it's not on the table, I won't eat it, you know.
Yeah.
But if it's done really well and it like again, it has to like pair with the rest of the foods too. And it's like, you know, perfect amount of moist and all. I think 8.
See, I'm not the biggest fan of cornbread, but I feel like if I did have any, it would have to have almost like the consistency of like a good moist yellow cake.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the only way I would eat it. And even then, it's importance to me and how much like I'd want it. It's heavy 4. Like I'm not even like, nah.
Yeah, it's like not crazy.
Yeah.
You know? I think I'm just very generous and I really like to eat. So like I'm just gonna be like 8.
No, yeah, my plate, it's always like probably split up into 3 parts. Every time I do Thanksgiving, it's always like one major pasta. It's either lasagna or big ziti. And then definitely chicken. And then like the other third would probably have like rice and salad. That's always like my major thing. Like as soon as you start like, you just throwing a whole bunch of other things in the mix. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
No. Like,
no.
And even then, I'm not going to finish what's on the plate, which is like I eat with my eyes for Thanksgiving. Like any like buffet style Thanksgiving I've ever had.
Always.
It's just like, I'm the one that throws out my plate upside down because I'm like, sorry guys, I thought I was gonna eat more and it's already, because like I mess with my food so much, like I mix it together or like I'm picking stuff apart that it's also gross to be like, anybody want my leftovers? Because like, I wouldn't want that.
But see, I've learned throughout the years to like just start small. But that's the thing too. It's because like sometimes, especially if it's like a smaller dish, like some kind of salad or some side like vegetable thing, like Brussels sprouts or whatever, like it's really good. And I'm like, damn, I want like a lot of that. But then it's like, I always like put a little bit, but it's like other people are gonna eat it, and you're like, damn, I wanted more, but I didn't put enough. So you always want to put like more
because it's also survival. Like it's just like because you don't want someone else to finish up whatever. Because you can always go for seconds, but like
right.
if everyone already had a plate at that point, it's like if there's any left, I guess.
It like kills me. Some people don't ask either. I'm the type of person to be like anybody want like this last piece or whatever? Nah, people be taking it. I'm like, huh. Bye-bye.
So, do you have any Thanksgiving icks?
Thanksgiving icks?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yes. It always this has to do with social media. People posting on social media, like, I'm so thankful for all these people that they're like writing that they're thankful about. Meanwhile, I know that they were like talking behind those people's backs or they're like not really nice. You would be surprised how many people, like I've heard conversations where people will come to me and they would like vent. And it's one thing to vent, but they're like venting, but like saying mean things about these people. And I'm just like, whoa, this is too much, right? But I'm like, listen, you feel a certain way, that's fine. But then it comes Thanksgiving and I see a post and it's like, oh my God, like for example, let's say like I was talking all that smack about you and then I'm like, so thankful for you, Erica. You are a star. No pun intended. All the pun intended. But it's like it's stuff like this, and I'm just like, are we joking? Like seriously, I never understood that in my life. Like I never understood when people would do something like that. Like you would say things behind people's backs, but then you would smile in their face. I never understood it ever. But it's like also now again, grown up.
But now you're being performative. Like that's a whole other layer to it.
Right, but like now we're all grown up. You're an adult. And you're still doing this?
You know, I was just going to say that because I was like, who do you know that's doing that? Because I feel like that's so high school that it's Thanksgiving and you're like, so thankful for you.
And it's on Facebook, just so you know. It's on Facebook. It's
so
not. I don't see it like on Instagram and stuff. It's always on Facebook.
Because only grown people be on Facebook.
They're grown with kids and everything. And like, it's crazy. But yeah.
My ick, as soon as you said social media, like came into my head.
Phones at the table?
No, not that. It was... just like when you go on Instagram on Thanksgiving and everyone's posting the same plate. Like, yo, like we're all having Thanksgiving. Yes, we're at different houses, but I'm pretty sure we all got mac and cheese. Like everything we just listed, it's all on everybody's plate. Like, I don't care for your corn. I don't care for your chicken. Like, just eat it. Shut up. Like, we're not at a restaurant. It's on your lap in the middle of a living room.
Wait,
like,
that's so valid. Like, I actually never thought about that, but I'm like, why are we taking pictures of like, I actually don't. I personally think, I don't do it because I'm also like, who cares? Like, who's gonna really sit on Thanksgiving with the same shit on the table and be like, wow. Like, no one's gonna care. Like, look at Sima's table.
Like, I've never posted my food, at least when I was younger, and someone said, damn, that looked good. No, everyone's posting the same thing. No one cares.
Nobody cares.
No one cares.
That's so valid. That is such a valid ick.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Now this Thanksgiving, I'm going to be like on Instagram and I'm going to be looking at everybody's plate. I'm gonna be like, what do you have that I don't?
It's the fucking, I can't pronounce it, the Jello food.
Oh, the holodets. No, half my followers will have holodets on their table. Nothing crazy.
If you could be a Thanksgiving dish, which one would you be?
Ooh. Take a guess. Mac and cheese. But actually, you know, now I'm thinking about it. You know, the yams or a sweet potato. It depends. Like, it's the same thing anyway. They're in the same family. They're cousins or brother and sister maybe. But anyway, the like yams with like the marshmallow. Have you had that?
No, I haven't.
Girl,
I don't think I've been to a Thanksgiving that has had it.
Oh my God, girl, it's so good. It's so good. It's up there with mac and cheese for me. Like it's mac and cheese and that's on my first, like on my plate. On my plate. And yeah, I usually kind of eat it like as dessert. It comes out with all the rest of the food.
Yeah.
But I still have it, like I have my little plate and then I put this like on a little side plate because it's a little sweet with the marshmallow, but then it's like, you know,
is that
like
why
that
it's
yummy.
Because it's like special?
Yeah, it's special. It's special. It's not on everybody's plate on Instagram, all right, I guess. But yeah, no, it's special and I like it because it's all fluffy. And I'm like, I feel like I'm like a little fluffy person. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like hee hee. I'm just like a hee hee person. But yeah, and it's just like it's very interesting. It's a vegetable, like right? It's a vegetable.
Yeah.
Right. It's a vegetable.
There's
There's
no
no seeds in
seeds.
it. Okay. It's like me going back to fifth grade.
I know.
If it has seeds, it's not a vegetable.
Listen, I do that all the time.
Right. So it's very yummy and it's all like very like soft and like mushy. And then you got the marshmallow. Yeah, I love it. And I feel like I would love to be that dish. That's what I would love. Not even like crossout mac and cheese. I think I would want to be the marshmallow with yams. You know? What about you?
I think I'd be the turkey.
Turkey.
But it's
'Cause
maybe
you're thick.
No. For me, it was just like turkey equals main event. Turkey equals
Main character.
Yeah,
It's all about the turkey. And it's true. We were just talking about how we only eat turkey on Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
so
it takes
it's
the
like,
longest to get ready, you know?
Right.
Like, it's just like, the stuffing's always
Wait, I
different. Like,
love
might
this.
surprise you. Sometimes she moist, sometimes she dry.
Oh. That was crazy. That was crazy.
Wasn't even thinking about it like that.
Oh, were you? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
A turkey, I wasn't being a thing.
But you're like describing that you're the turkey. So I'm
I
like,
know, but I'm not thinking about me being dry or moist.
whoa,
The turkey.
whoa. I wasn't thinking about you specifically either.
But
I
that's
was
what
thinking-
I'm saying.
I was just like, I don't know. I think I heard the word moist and I just lost it because it's just that one of those words. But no, okay.
Point is, you never know what you're gonna get. That's it. I'm the turkey.
I just think because it's thick and you're thick, it works. That's for me. That's for me. That's for me. But yeah,
Okay.
you are a turkey, like in the nicest way possible.
I was
mean
gonna
that. Like-
gobble, and I was just like, it's just.
No, this is getting crazy now. Like, oh my god. He was looking like.
Woo! Okay, you can invite 3 celebrities to Friendsgiving. Who's coming and what are they bringing?
Oh, okay. Okay. Hold up. I give me a second because I actually was
Okay.
even. Okay, wait. Okay, I know who I want for sure. Selena Gomez. I love Selena Gomez.
I don't like her voice and her denial of plastic surgery.
I love Selena Gomez. Don't even talk to me about any of that.
and she
because
talks like this.
I love her. I really love her. I don't care. I love her. I love her. She's always invited. You
What about
always
her
have to
man?
submit. I like Benny. I think he treats her so well. She seems very, very happy with him.
Mm-hmm.
And, he's cool. Also, very talented. We cannot deny that ever.
Yeah.
Because all the music we grew up listening to, apparently he produced it. I had no idea until I saw it like on a podcast. It was
Yes,
insane.
I saw the same podcast.
I was like,
Yeah.
that one podcast that he was on, like, as if he's like on everybody's podcast. Like, there's like a few, It's
Yeah.
like that one podcast. But yeah, no. So love him. But because we have 3 people,
Yes.
I got to be very picky with
Yeah.
who. So Selena Gomez would definitely be one person. I just love her to death. I would love Raven Simone. I know I'm like getting like Disney up in here, but
Without
like,
her wife, for sure. I'm sorry, I got my opinions on her wife.
I don't know
You
much
haven't
about her.
seen?
Right? No.
Oh, like pretty much like they have a podcast together and there are several situations where it's like, Raven and her wife and a guest. And the guest is usually more often, like in these situations, they're either Black or Hispanic, whatever minority. And they're like so many instances where there's just something that Raven and the guest like get like culturally, and either her wife like tries to act like she gets it and that she doesn't, or she says something that Raven looks at her like, bitch, can you just shut up? Like, really? Like your privilege is showing. Yeah.
I think I saw like one clip, but I found it funny.
Like sometimes Raven checks her, but I'm like, if you're married to her and there are this many tidbits where you look like you can't stand her because she's like just blind to very obvious things.
Yeah.
Just leave.
Right.
So I'm team Raven, leave your wife. I was just listening to her song. Okay,
Yeah.
wait. So last week, no, this was not last week. Sometime last month, I was watching the Cheetah Girls because my friend hadn't seen it for the first time.
Yes.
And after I played the song, it's called Some Call It Magic. It was like on her That's So Raven soundtrack. And it was like, Some Call It Magic. And that shit was like a bop in my house. Like my aunt would listen to that and be like, oh, put it on demand or whatever, because that was like the song. So
wait, does she make music?
Yeah, she
right now. Like, is she making music?
No, I don't think so.
No, I know her old songs, but I'm saying she should. She's very talented. Like,
and another
very
thing, them
talented.
calling her plus size when she was younger, that was a whole other thing. That she was considered like a big girl.
I was like, if I want to be plus size too, then like,
that
you know,
was...
like I love everything about Raven, honestly. And I also just feel like that's what I like about her in general. I don't know about like the whole wife situation, but I just like, she's the type that she would check somebody. So I would love to see somebody get political up in my table and then her checking them.
Yeah.
Woo, that would be everything.
She'll see the future.
And so with that being said, I think the third person, and I'm going to have all women, sorry, but the third person, I would love to have Wendy Williams. I know this is like controversial, but the stories this woman would tell. How you doing? Are you kidding me? The stories that she would tell,
she knows a lot.
She knows a lot.
She's seen a lot.
Yeah, I would love to just have a conversation with her.
Yeah.
Also, she seems like a sweet person, honestly. I know like people think like, okay, she was like controversial on
But that was also her job.
It was her job. It was also the time. Like everybody had like there were no filter. Like I look at journalists back then and I'm like, damn, like like that who was that journalist? She's a big name and everything, but she like interviewed Whitney Houston and she's like, are you on crack? Like straight up.
Yes. I don't know her name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yes.
like she's big, but. And I was like, damn, like no filter, nothing. But in another hand, I'm like, I respect it because like you are a journalist. You have to ask those questions, whether you agree with it, don't agree with it. It doesn't matter, right? You ask the questions that people want to know. And so I feel like, so Wendy would like say things or ask questions about certain things that people want to know about, you know? That's why her show was very popular.
Yeah.
But she definitely knows things. Like, she definitely knows things, and I would love to have a conversation.
Okay, so now we're getting a little deeper. Let's talk about leftovers. And by leftovers, I mean things you're holding on to that need to be tossed before the new year. So what emotions of yours have been sitting in the fridge too long?
You know, I think some emotions is definitely like, I don't know what it was. I was always very confident growing up, very, very confident. And at times, there was a moment in my life where I just kind of lost that confidence. And it was around like the pandemic and stuff like that. I'm assuming like, you know, everybody became more introverted or whatever. But I also lost my confidence. And it took me so long to bring that out again. And so I feel like I'm now kind of like, Sima, stop overthinking, because I overthink a lot. I still overthink. Like, I'm not perfect. I'm working on it. I really am. But I'm telling myself like, Sima, stop overthinking. Bring out your confidence again. Like, you're that bitch. Like, you're that person, you know? And so I'm just kind of bringing that out again. And every time I feel like, oh, it's out again and it's great and I feel like more like myself, and I really do, I still at times have my moments, and I'm just trying to get rid of that because I'm like, I'm already at this age where I should be confident. I should know that life is not perfect. I'm surrounded by people that understand, you know, and that are like, you know, when you're younger, a lot of people get judgmental or they don't get it or something like that because they haven't experienced it yet. But now it's like everybody has had that experience. So I think like I'm kind of trying to leave that like Sima that doesn't love herself or like overthinks too much or doesn't think she's good enough, you know? And I'm like, girl, you got this.
Yeah.
You know? So bringing that to the table.
Oh.
What about you?
I don't know. I feel like I've been rebranding like every month of 2025. So I feel like I've just been throwing shit out like as it comes. But an emotion that just gotta go out the window is I don't think it's an emotion. I think it's like a tendency or just like a habit even. And I don't know how to explain it, but it's like I need to, like, I'm really good with boundaries. That's my biggest thing. But I need to get over whatever fears that are associated with making new friends that are worth having. I think that's what it is. Like, I feel like I have to start dating for friends. And it's like...
Yeah.
It's so annoying because I talk about friends a lot on this podcast and I feel like I always sound so like repetitive and redundant, but it's like, I don't think I have, I have a lot of good friends, but I don't think I have enough friends who put as much weight on like me and like my importance or whatever in their life as I do with theirs and mine. And it's like I feel like it sucks because I don't realize that imbalance until I stick it out for them.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I have either a similar situation or one that, you know, doesn't even require as much attention.
Right.
And they're nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, or it's even just like the effort just isn't there. Like I have like, there's a few people who I can speak to, and it's like they're a good person, and when they're around, everything's great. Like they're chill. They're not people who I go to with my secrets when things come up and stuff, or not even secrets, but just like things that are still under wraps. But like they're good company. But it's like they'll be on some, oh, like I can't wait to see you. And I'm like, okay, great. Like, you know how I am on my calendar. Like, I'll send you like 6, 7 different dates and be like, listen, from this time to this time, these days, whatever.
Yeah, Erica's like booked, guys. Like she's booked throughout the year. It's
and
true.
these
It's
people
good.
know that. And like, they'll make comments here and there, be like, oh, because I know you're so busy, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, I tell them the dates and all of a sudden crickets.
Yeah.
And there's just no messages back, or like, it's like, oh, okay, I'll get back to you, and then nothing. And something I started doing with those people, especially when it happens over text message, or like, it's like, you know, a phone call or like meeting in person where something gets brought up and like they never bring it back to me, I just let it be. And I'm just like, okay, and I don't care if I happen to get busy on one of the days I told them I was free, because it took all of 5 minutes to send me a date back that you would have been free. So it's like, I have to not, I need to stop feeling bad when people don't reciprocate that energy and put in the effort to start making new friends. But it just sucks because, like I said, you just don't know until the thing happens, whether or not they're a good friend or a bad friend, or there's someone who will stick it out, or someone who, you know, will just disappear off the face of the earth.
It always sucks. I feel like, especially when it comes to friends, I feel like friendships are very, very strong. Like you'll like, for example, with family, you'll always love your family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody's situation is different, but like majority of the time, right? You would always love your family no matter what happens. Like any argument you have or whatever, it's like you kind of have to stick it through, you know? And with like relationships, it also hurts and stuff. But when it comes to friends, and I think it's also because it's like this whole idea, because and that's the type of person you are too. You're very loving in your friendships, and it's very clear, like at least like, you know, in our friendship, it's very clear. You're so loving, you like care for me, you make that time even though you're so busy. And I'm always like admiring that, because I'm like, I'm busy too, but I literally will be like, I don't know how to plan this. And you're just like, here, let's plan this like this, right? And I'm like, oh my God, I need to learn from Erica in this case, because you're really good at it.
Thanks.
But the thing is, it's like, and so you're very like loving towards people. And so when someone takes that kind of for granted, or, you know, they're not showing that, and I feel like maybe a wall breaks for you, and you're like, oh, so this isn't how I'm seeing it. That's like what it is.
Yeah.
And I think it's like pretty common. I've had that same issue too. Like I love hard, and I love my friends, and I love like whoever like I'm in a relationship with, or like my family. Like I will love hard, and so when it breaks, it does break my heart. Like I might put a face like, oh, I don't care, but I'm like at home, and like
you were counting on them.
and I'm at home, and like my heart is just like, you know, it's like heavy.
Yeah,
We're just lovers. Wait, not like we're lovers. Like, we just love. You should make like a little clip of all the dirty things that Sima like.
We're just the best at being misunderstood.
Yes. Thank you. That's put better. That's quoted better. Quote that. Don't quote what I said. Quote that.
But yeah, it just, and I think a part of it that sucks too is because you can't like flat out break up with a friend, because it's like we're all grown. Like if something happens when people are like inconsistent, I'm like, hey, like I don't think we should be friends anymore, because I don't think that, you know, you treat friendships the way that I do.
Right.
It's so like, did you have to send that? You know, it's always just like, it's weird. But then if you don't like do the friendship breakup, they might feel weird if you don't invite them somewhere, and they just kind of got to find out through the grapevine that you guys are no longer cool. And it's like, how do you do that? Especially when the reason that you aren't friends is because the other person doesn't value the commitment and effort that needs to get put into friendships. So if you were to do something like have a friend breakup, to them, it's already is meaningless, because the friendship didn't mean much, at least from what their actions said. So it's always like this weird thing for me where I'm like, like I have a lot of people who, you know, think that I'm cool with them because we haven't spoken in months, and for them that's okay, but for me that's not okay. Unless like you're someone who that's what the case is. But it's like, I don't know, after too many instances where I feel like I've, you know, like I think I have a story almost with every friend where they need me somewhere, or they need me to do something, or they need me to go somewhere, or they just need me, period. And it's like, okay, I'm moving around my gym days. I'm
Yeah. Like, I'm
figuring
there.
out, like I'm figuring out how to, change all these things in my life or whatever. But if it were you, you'd say, oh no, but I have this other thing. I won't be able to make it. Like
Yeah.
even
You
I'm the friend,
prioritize.
I'm the friend that says like, hey, I can't make it for the whole thing, but I could show up for an hour because I have a podcast episode beforehand. Or like, I'll go tonight, but tomorrow I have to be up early for something for work or whatever, but I'll be there.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, it's an idea that's been getting popular on social media recently where it's like, you don't expect the village if you can't be a villager.
Yeah.
And that's just, I don't know, like I feel like that in particular has been just like that.
Wait, that was quoted on like,
I feel like it's a popular thing. Like people keep posting. It's like with I forgot. It's like
I actually like
audio.
that. No, because I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, that's smart. Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
and it's always a
true.
clip of like someone like struggling getting ready and like finally getting out the house and they're like, like gotta be a villager again because it's like it's not a burden. It's just what you do when you want people to care for you too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that's a sucky thing. So I just gotta learn how to do the breakups, the friendship breakups, or just.
And it's valid. Also,
Completely
I
cut 'em
like
off.
this thing that you're saying about friendship breakups because I feel like some people might hear this maybe and be like, why? Like, just, stop talking to this person. But it's like, I think any relationship, whatever it is, a romantic one, a platonic one, a family relationship, whatever, I feel like you always need to make things clear for people. Communication really is key. Like, it sounds so cliche, but it's true. How is someone supposed to think? Everybody thinks differently. You are a different person. You think differently. I'm a different person. I think differently.
Yeah.
And like you were even saying with hanging out like only once every few like weeks or months or whatever. That's like our relationship, because we're both very busy and stuff. But like I told you, like, Erica, like, just know I get busy, this and that. You also told me, Sima, I'm very busy. Here are the dates that I'm available and all this stuff. So let me know. And it works for us because it's like, okay, we both are communicating that we're both busy people, but we want to see each other and we're going to make everything to make it happen.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think just communicating is like a number one thing that people have to do. I know sometimes and I don't want to say it's an ego thing because I don't think it's ego, but a lot of the times we want where it's like, I want you to figure out what I'm thinking. But not everyone can.
Because in that case, you're like everyone's girlfriend. And it's like, whoa, like I only got space to do that for one person, if even.
Right.
Like,
I mean, some people do it for multiple.
yeah.
Well, that's a different podcast. That's for a different podcast. But it's true. And I just think that you need to communicate things and just be straight up with people because not everyone knows what's going on, like in your life or how you think or what's going on in your head. You know what's going on in your head, And maybe some people are better at like sniffing it out than others, right?
Yeah.
Beery? Sniffing. You get it? You get it? I like these little puns. I'm such a dad. I'm a dad. But yeah, so it's like some people might like sniff it out and like no, but then some people don't, and it's okay. Some people are clueless. I have like like a couple of friends that are like clueless to everything, and I love them to death, and I will explain to them every single time, like this is what this means, or this is where we're supposed to go, not here.
Yeah.
I will always do it because I'm like, this is the type of person they are.
Yeah.
So just communicate. There.
Even if the communication is, I no longer want to communicate with you anymore.
Yes.
Because I feel like that drives
finish it.
a lot of anxiety in people too, when it's like, man, like this person doesn't know where we stand. I don't want to do something because they might feel this way. And it's like, if it all stems from you no longer want to have contact with that person, then just say it. I feel like it's the flat, like the worst thing. What can they say? I'm never going to speak to you again? Because that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
So that's that. I mean,
say your piece and then do whatever. Then you could not answer anymore if this person's like look consistently. But definitely like, yes, have like closure. It's closure at the end of the day.
And I think something that's really important when it comes to friendships too is like in the same way that someone that you can say like, oh, I'm busy, but on your schedule you have your mother's birthday, you have, your siblings' rehearsal or recital or whatever.
Yeah.
You have all these things that you aren't budging other things for because they're important to you. I feel like you should do that with friend hangouts too. It's like I'm a strong believer in this. That like, sometimes when shit hits the fan, like I just want to see my friends and I just want to just be, but with my friends. It's not an experience you can have with anyone else. It's just people don't respect. I don't think people respect friendships and what they can give you, and that's why it's really easy for people to start feeling lonely or people to start feeling all these things. And it's like, well, like, did you just laugh for an hour? Can you just laugh for an hour with a friend? because sometimes that's all you need. And that sounds corny. That sounds Thanksgiving holiday-ish as fuck. So,
but it's true. It's true.
Okay. And what's something you keep reheating? A thought, regret, or person you can't quite throw out?
All these quirky questions. Like, I love it. Ooh. Okay, I'm not a person to hold grudges and stuff. Like, I say this, maybe there's something in my brain that I do, but like, usually I'm very much like, this happened, I'm gonna let it go. So I'm trying to think about what do I keep like reheating?
Even it says regrets, like, or what else? Thoughts. So even if it's not like a situation, but what's like something you feel keeps coming to the forefront and you're like, stop that.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I think it goes hand in hand with, again, like one thing that I want to leave and all this stuff. It is still the overthinking and also constantly, and I feel like this is, everybody does this. I just assume, even though we might not see it and someone might look like their life is perfect and everything, like everyone goes through their own thing in their own way. Everybody has their own insecurities. But like, I'm really trying so hard to stop being insecure because you know that whole trend that people also had where it's like if they put like a little, like photo of them when they were little and it's like, look at yourself there. That's who you're talking to. It's like, I feel like I need to do that because at times I look at photos of when I was like a teenager and I was really hard on like my body. And even though I was like competitively dancing and stuff, like that did play a role a little bit, to always have to like be perfect. And I became like very obsessed with that. You know, I look back at these photos, I was like, the hell was I worried? Like I'm looking now and I'm like, and I can't believe how hard and how harsh I was to myself at that time. And the things that I told myself, I would look in the mirror and say nasty things to myself. And I literally am still like, I look back and I'm like, I can't believe I did that. And I still do that. And I want to stop reheating it. Like some things are not tasty when they're reheated. And that's not yummy. That is not tasty. It needs to be thrown out, thrown away because I really, like, I need to keep reminding myself, like, you were mean to this little girl. You have to stop being mean to this version of yourself. Because when you're older, you're going to look back and be like, why the hell was I so mean to myself in my 20s?
Yeah.
Then same thing, like, oh, why the hell was I so mean to myself in the 30s? Like, it's like, I know it's always going to be like you're your harshest critic or, you know, you're always going to be your worst enemy and all this stuff. And it's true. But it's also like I can push myself to be better and do better without degrading myself. Yeah. So I'm going to stop with the degrading. I'm going to push myself. I'm going to, you know, remember where I came from and where I am now and set goals for what I want to do or whatever. But I'm going to stop reheating the whole like you're not good enough or you're not doing this right or other people are doing this faster and better than you or whatever. I have to stop, you know?
Yeah.
So
I think mine might be the same thing. Just because for me, it's not even like the way that I'm seeing is I'm looking at myself even like 5 months ago and looking at my body and pictures and I'm like, oh wow, like she looked good. And I know in that time period I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like for me, it's not even, you know, like in real time, I'm not looking at myself and saying like super negative things. I've like in real time, for the most part, it's like, okay, I need to make progress here, but I'm getting closer to where I want to be. But I find myself looking at pictures where in the moment I felt like not my greatest.
Yeah.
And not necessarily like thinking like, oh my God, I look so fat in this photo in the moment. But in the moment I was just like, okay, like in 5 months I'll be where I want to be. So then I'll look 5 months later and I'm like, I low-key looked better then than I did right now. Like, no, that's even worse. That's an even worse feeling. You know?
Yeah, no, that's the thing. I'm looking at myself and I was like, I look really good. I was like, yo, I gotta go back to no, I'm kidding. It's like we're not going back to that. But no, but I'm like looking, I'm like, damn, what the hell was I worried about? Yeah.
So, and then even like looking at stuff when I was like 19 and when I started going to the gym and I'm like, I'm looking back and I'm like, I had a jawline. I had a really solid jawline. Like what a time. And at the time I'm here like, I'm so skinny. I need to be thick and blah, 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 which is like, that's still the case now. Like who doesn't want to be thick? Sure. But at the same time, that skinny wasn't ugly. Like I wasn't, you know, like so many thoughts about myself. Yeah. I think when I was younger, I had a lot of negative thoughts in real time about myself. But now that I'm older, like in real time, not so negative.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's just slightly delayed. It's like 4 months delayed.
But it's sad. Like you just said about now that you're older, you think a little bit differently. It's not as bad and stuff. But it's sad the fact that we were so young and we were so mean to ourselves. And now I'm like, I wish I was still a child. I wish I still had my childhood, that I was like, because everything was like, really, life was better. And I would make a problem out of nothing. Meanwhile, now I have so many like adult problems and that I don't even have time to like be mean to myself. So I'm like, I'm a bad bitch. I'm going to get through the day. Like, you know, like that's how I like hype myself up for the real world, like problems that I'm having. And so, yeah, I just, if you have any listeners of like young girls or young boys, like please be nice to yourself, because that only lasts a certain amount of time, like youth, you know, I mean, we're still young, you know, we're still youthful, but like that childhood, that innocence, all of that, like it only lasts for so long. And I feel like we really waste our time and like ruin it for ourselves when we're so mean to ourselves.
Like you have so much time to do other things. Like don't waste it on critiquing yourself and comparing yourself and all that. Like my mom used to always tell me, like, she didn't let me get a job until I was 18 because I was just like, girl, let me get a job or whatever. And she was like, I want you to be a kid for as long as possible. If that means letting you run up my credit card until you're 18, so be it. And I was just like, whatever that means. And now I'm still occasionally running up her credit card.
She's like, okay, Erica, that window is closed. We're done. You're not a kid anymore. I'm telling you now. Yeah.
Okay. Woo! Who in your life feels like comfort food?
I love that question so much. This is gonna be like weird to answer because it's like comfort food, you know, like, but I would say, I think definitely my mom. Like, shout out to the moms again, because I really love my mom. I love my dad so much. I love my brother. I love my whole family. But my mom, she's like my girl, you know, she's my bestie. I feel like I could really tell her anything, everything. And she was actually away on vacation to see her brother for like 3 weeks, not long ago. Like this was literally like also a couple weeks ago or like 3 weeks ago. And I was going through like a rough time, like I'm, you know, still in my master's program, finishing it up, but it was really, really intense in that moment. We spontaneously also got a dog, but not spontaneously, it just happened. So our little blessing, but it was like, I was still regulating, like, okay, taking care of this like living
creature,
this living creature, the cutest little mush ever. While also having to take care of the house. My dad was also not feeling well at that time. So I was like trying to help him and doing this schoolwork, and I was going through other things. And in that moment, I'm just like, I need my mommy. Like I need my mama, you know? And she was on the phone with me, and every time I heard her voice, it did make me feel better. But I also like, I wanted to I just wanted to hold her, you know, I wanted to hold her. I wanted my comfort food, you know, I wanted to hug her. And when she came back, things were thankfully a little bit better. But she came back, and just hugging her felt so nice. And like, I don't know, I feel like, and there's also this thing where it's like, you're always going to be a kid while your parents are around. So I definitely, every time like my mom or my dad, you know, when I see them or when something happens and I go to them, I could be vulnerable with them. I could cry with them, and they'll always console me like their baby girl.
And I feel like they're also one of like the very few people, or maybe the only people, who can actually make it better.
Yeah.
Like whatever the heck it is, like, you know, like you can go to your friends with all these like emotional issues, or you can go to them with like all these like, like my bills, this or whatever. Like your parents, like they're the only people who you're going to tell them an issue, and their instinct is to fix it. Yeah. And they'll do as much as they can to, and whether that means like, you know, spending time with you, taking off of work for whatever, or like paying for some crazy thing you've been stressing over or whatever. Like it's just, they'll figure it out, and they won't tell you any of the stuff in the back end that had to go on to get there. It's just more like, poof, it's fixed, I love you, and that's it. Yeah.
No, definitely. And I agree. Like it's so funny, even like something as small as this, but I was working on this story, and I had like a really close deadline, and I needed like a good amount of sources, and I was like missing a couple, and I was just stressing to my mom, and I was like, Mom, I'm not going to get this. Like I'm going to miss the deadline, I think. By the way, I didn't. Everything worked out. I always get it done. Yeah. But at that moment I was so stressed out, and my mom's like, what do you need me to do? And it's so cute because I'm like, what are you going to do? Call the sources? Yeah. Like, what do you like? But it's just like when she says that, I feel like like I just feel like someone's holding my back, like someone's pushing me in the right direction, like they have my back, they're holding me up, and it's my mom or my dad, you know. So it's really nice. And also I love that when they're like, if I'm going through something, you know, friends will always also be real with you, they will also be comforting, but my parents, like, they will be real with me, and it's because they like lived through this long, you know, they've lived longer,
And also they know you.
They
like
know
they've
you.
lived with you. They just know.
you lived in them, like,
Yeah.
both. All right, into the clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, but anyway, but it's true. It's like, you know, literally you are half of each. You know, so it's like they know you, and they see a lot of themselves in you as well. So it's like
You're
it's
their little
inevitable.
version of them that
Yeah.
they're talking to.
Yeah, they're looking. Yeah. Aw, yeah, yeah. That's so comforting.
Aw. Mine is the same thing. It's also my mom. So
Yeah.
like it's all the things I added to your answer.
Shout out to
For
the
the
moms.
It's a year later and we still love
We're
our
still
moms.
We just want, and it has to be like a reminder. We need to do a Mother's Day episode. I'm telling you,
You know,
like,
we should do the most. I want to get my mom on, but she's like, I'm nervous, which is
Oh,
crazy because she's
no,
so much
she's-
like me, but she doesn't want to. It's
I
gonna
would
take
love
her a
that
hot minute.
episode.
But yeah.
Please come on. It would be amazing. Well, it would take a hot minute. Okay, Mother's Day's when? Like,
Oh no, I mean
like, it's-
years.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, one Mother's Day. Thank God it's every year. It's like a birthday, so there you go.
But yeah, because another thing too is like when it comes to just like mom specifically, like there's no one else really in my life who I feel like I could just like plop my head in their lap and then just
Yeah.
kind of like that. I feel like that's like a very universal sappy mom experience. It's just
You
like
don't even need to say anything.
cuddling up or just
Yeah.
like how no place is comfier than your mother's bed.
Yeah,
Like it's just like
under the covers with them. and,
yeah,
like,
it's just like mom's in bed and you're like, okay, I'm just kind of like what Piri does to me. Is I'm just gonna scooch in right
Yeah.
here. I don't care if you were peaceful by yourself.
Yeah.
Now you're peaceful with me.
Yeah.
Hello, you know, and it's yeah. I don't know.
It's true.
Something special
You're
about
his
mamas.
mommy, his mamacita.
It's mamacita.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and then our last question: what season are you in right now? Are you planting, harvesting, resting, or burning it all down?
These are so good. Did you chat GPT this? Like, what's
Half
go-
of them, yeah.
You were supposed to say no.
Oh, sorry.
Nah, I like that you keep it real. Like Kim Kardashian, like, you know how
What?
she took her bar.
Yeah, and she was asking ChatGPT for advice or something to give her wrong
I
stuff.
think she like
Like to help her study.
like yeah, to help her study and stuff, which cracked me up. I was like, no one would actually
Why would
admit
you
this.
say that?
But I'm like, oh, well, there you go for transparency too, you know?
Yeah.
Like good on you for being transparent about it. But yeah. Anyway, what was the question? Sorry, repeat the
No, you're good.
ChatGPT question.
What season are you in right now? Are you planting, harvesting, resting, or burning it all down?
Oh my God. Planting, harvesting. Yeah, see, I would love for it to be like a planting and harvesting and like resting. No, I'm definitely burning it all down. I mean, no. Okay. It's just like different moments in my life. Like I'm finishing up, like it's growing. Yeah. My master's degree, it's coming. So that's very exciting. And I'm just kind of pushing through though, because it's like, you know, it's already the last weeks and I'm like, I gotta push, I gotta, you know,
Yeah.
finish this up. But because I'm excited for what's to come, right? But I just feel like it's burning all down. Like I'm restarting in a lot of things in a lot of
Yeah.
aspects of my life. So I feel like kind of like I'm just like, let me restart this and stuff. And I guess I would say planting too. So plant, like I think things have already burnt down and I'm just restarting. So planting would definitely be the one, I think. That took too long for me to get there.
No,
but
you're good.
I was like revisiting my life
Yeah.
right now. But what about you?
I'm right smack in between planting and harvesting because it's like I was like planting. I'm not planting anything because I feel like I'm starting everything now. I think well, not starting everything now. I feel like I've already started all the major things in my life that need to get started.
Right.
And I feel like I'm in that point in between where it's like I'm not harvesting anything because it's like I'm not bearing whatever fruit from whatever
Yeah.
it is that I'm doing. But I feel like I'm doing the work to get there. And I think it's just a part of my life that it's like, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't
Yeah.
know what's to come, but I'm doing all the work. I'm doing all like the middle, annoying, tedious, whatever work where things are like, it feels stagnant.
Yeah.
It's like what, like I hate to get too much into my metaphors and stuff because I feel like I'd be sounding corny. But it's like, you know, like if you watch a plant every day, like it doesn't
Right.
feel like it's growing.
Yeah.
So I just feel like I'm on a windowsill. I'm just there, just moving around sometimes when the sun comes out and just kind of like, okay, where the fuck are my leaves?
Yeah.
You know?
It's like, I'm waiting. That was my imitation of a plant.
Yours was a time lapse though. It was like,
You know when people imitate the time lapses? There you go. Oh my god, this chair's gonna break. I gotta stop. Oy. But that's a great
Alright.
question. I think
Yeah.
I needed to know myself, actually. I was like, you see how I went in circles? But now I'm like, okay, this is where I'm at. So this
Yeah.
is what I have to look forward to. So thank you for that question.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any last words for people listening or watching?
Like and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button, the bell
Ew.
notification, whatever else. I was obviously chronically on YouTube
Yes.
when I was younger, as you can tell. But no, I mean, love yourself. Be thankful for what you have. And not only during Thanksgiving. Why are you laughing? This is serious.
You remind
Good
me of
advice.
that crazy guy at 14th Street that he would wear like either a leotard or like a Speedo. He used to go, love yourself.
Oh my God. I love that guy. Wait. You need to get him as a guest on this podcast, please. I will comment under that video like 20 times. I love that guy. Yes, but seriously, love yourself, be yourself. And you know, you're always gonna have ups and downs in your life. You always gotta be thankful for what you have, where you are. And it doesn't matter, like, it doesn't have to be on Thanksgiving that you're thankful. Be thankful, be grateful that you're here on this earth and you have a journey that you have to fulfill, you know? And do
Yeah.
it the way you want it. Do it the way you want to. Because it's your life and you only live one life. So, YOLO. You're over me, I know.
The YOLO is that was the last bit.
That was the
like,
period.
okay.
That was the period.
For me, all I got is happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys eat or ate some good food, depending on when you're watching this.
Yum, yum.
Oh my gosh, my dog is so ready to not
I'm gonna
be
make sure
here.
to comment about my mac and cheese.
Yeah. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Please like, comment, subscribe, leave 5 stars if your whatever viewing platform allows you to do so. Thanks for putting up with us for the past hour-ish. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.